Okay, hello and welcome back to our Pillars of Eternity 3 all challenge modes active playthrough. If I've been looking at the achievements, maybe I should call it Triple Crown playthrough. You know, maybe I will. Alright. Stuck to her, why not? Sagini draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Finding Persok must be important for you to have traveled so long.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
Hearing its name, the fox looks up. How is the search going?
It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Holy fuck. Why do you have to find him?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Elitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Elitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persok died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak.
What happened to her? I don't think she'll return. It happens that way sometimes. She folds her arms in her expression sober. I see.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Returning to them is what matters. She nods, both practical and true.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persok will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
Yes, in fragments. She leans a hair's breadth closer. Really? What's that like? Uncomfortable. I would like as soon not to remember any of it. She sits back. I don't envy you. Guess I'm lucky. I only have to worry about someone else's past life.
Makes me wonder what Persok remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
Has your village changed much since his time?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Izumak brushes against her hip and she scratches his head. Recently, there have been a lot of good years. My aunts say we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persoc helped us establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persoc brokered a lot of those agreements too. She holds up the bear figurine. He got this one from one of the Aumaua ships that used to trade with us. It sounds like Persoc did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase or ready for this to be over? Running around like this keeps me from what matters to me. I had been hoping to settle down. I know what you mean. She rises and stretches, looking around. Might as well keep moving while we've got some daylight. Let's go. Ah, fuck. Let's go. Alright.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
On turn 8, what the hell does that mean? Ah, there you go. Turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Okay, let's go with her then. Not like I have much choice. She's naked. Good thing we have some good stuff here. I won't do any quests then, let's just explore. Uh, don't have any ranged weapons for her, great. I need a hunting bow, if I remember correctly. For her little ass. This will do as a ranged weapon for the moment. Let's leave it with that.
Hey, of course.
Huh?
Hey, all right then.
So no questing, just exploring. Which means I guess we move to another area. Ah, no, I haven't gone into the hall of expedition. Let's go there. Athman's Den. I should sell shit, shouldn't I? Know what? That's a good idea. Sick Perrekund. Well, I'm getting rich, aren't I? 5,000 monies. Copper pieces, I guess, is the appropriate term.
The dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
Okay. Ah, shit. Brandon Lear. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that giant slayers run things around here and you'll be fine. Never heard of them. His eyes narrow. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there is a reason the giant slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, You gonna do the job or talk about it? His jaw tightens. When straight, that coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin towards the door. See you around, pup. Yeah, those guys look badass, that's true. Yeah, let's talk to that guy last. Osric. Okay. The edges of these swords have been blunted for practice. Let's talk to him.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up! If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off!
Tell me about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds, looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handle their weapons like this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me? I'm looking for work.
You want an expedition? Talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Although he sizes you up, I do have something I need done, something that requires... He glances sidelong at an adventurer flailing away helplessly at the dummy. Competence. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Why don't you go back and ask for it?
No. Well, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Doesn't sound like leaving the Crucible Knights was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true.
Okay.
Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. What's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
I'll see what I can do.
And then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out. I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andra's gift, right after being soul-scanned by a cipher in Dunreed Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me.
Okay. Having his soul lineage read?
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. Sagani scratches the back of her neck. If generations of Masuk striations are any indication, this Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. I need to hire an adventurer. Well, I don't really, but... He grunts, maybe more than one by the look of you. I'll show you who's available. No one. Aha. Solnid. Didn't someone tell Aya that he sells the best shit in town?
How do you do?
It's actually a woman, huh? Haven't seen you before. You head out with an expedition company? She raises an eyebrow, or are you betting on one? Tell me about the expeditions. There are groups of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed, if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going, but that's how the expedition gets funded. And every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. How long have you worked here? She leans on the countertop and drums her fingers. Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. She nods toward the main area of the hall. They have got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. I'm sure it is. And the dozens make loyal friends and loyal customers, so long as you stick by them. She taps the counter. The vendor who was here before me, they ran him out when he sold his best helms to a pair of Crucible Knights. I've been careful not to make the same mistake. Can I buy something? I'm afraid not. See, the dozens only do business with me so long as I do business with them, and they are good customers. She jerks her thumb at the door, but if you get on Osric's good side, he could make an exemption for you, probably training some of the new recruits right now. Osric. Wasn't the guy I just spoke to? Yes, he is. Alright. I need to remember. Let's put that note in. Uh, okay. Let's talk to this dude.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Tell me of the dozens. Wayne's expressions become serious, the timbre of his voice deepening. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We are a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood, not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride on having won Deerwood freedom 150 years ago, but we are the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Waidwen at Evron Dur River Bridge, and a lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halgoth's citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. He thumps the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky clothes to remember our roles. We are the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people, first line of defense, whatever it takes. We've got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwen, it's his damned legacy. It's the damn soul butchers in Brackenbury, making things worse on all of us, probably causing the whole thing one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, we will do it again. Wayne casually nods your way. His eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What else do you need? Looking for work.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Osric sent me to you. I was looking for an expedition. I have expeditions, but they are not just for anyone. We doesn't help those of like mind and deed. How about you give Osric a hand first? Show us where you stand. I'm not going anywhere. Farewell. What do you know? Cocked blocked. Alright, so where the hell do I go? I could go to First Fires or Brackenbury. I wonder where I should go. I don't want to do any quests. Well, I could go to Brackenbury or First Fires. Now, let's go to First Fires and unlock Heritage Hill and Brackenbury. And I just need to hope Theon does his shit quickly. Could just travel a lot. That will certainly... Who is this person? me do something about this. Anyone has a hunting bow? Yes. She should have a hunting bow, then she should have this, and he should have this. Alright.
Hey. Of course.
What the hell? Why is the dog in front of me? Okay, there we go. Freaking dog. The stones of this ancient tower have been blackened by centuries-old fires, surrounded by a patch of wildflowers. Looks like a memorial. Okay. Give me a moment, please.
A blade in the dark.